Hey Cancer, welcome to your reading. So this reading will be for June 2022. And before we get started, you already know that I'm going to ask you to, yes, you guessed it right, go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Also, make sure to check out the description box. There you will find information on my Patreon and as well as my personal offerings that I have open right now. So let's go ahead and look for you for this month of June, see what is coming up for you in terms of career and money. So for the sake of time, I went ahead and pre-pulled. We are going to use the tarot and my money cards that I have kind of customized to make sure we get you a very detailed as possible. So first we have the creativity. Then we have passion. Motion, okay. It's time to get out of that little crab shell of yours, Cancer. And then we have hope. Some of you guys might be a master number 11. I think 11 is a master number. Correct me if I'm wrong. Fluidity. And then we have vitality. Interesting. Okay. So I feel for you, Cancer, right now you're being called to adapt more of those mutable qualities, more of a mutable energy where it comes to like an adaptability. Because for you, it might be a little bit hard to adapt to change, adapt to new environments. It might be a little bit challenging for you. So right now you're really being called to embrace that change and then just to roll with it. Go with the flow of things, be more of that mutable energy. Mutable energy is amazing because it can be a little bit hard at times because mutable signs like Gemini, Virgo, Pisces, Sagittarius, those energies are so go with the flow that sometimes they need to be grounded. So right now, but for you at the moment, right now, you're really being called to really adapt some of those qualities in more of those like immutable energies. So let's go ahead and pull out the tarot. Okay, so well, before we get started with that, let me give you a couple of my downloads. So right now, for some of you, you might be facing a bit of a challenge when it comes to that, when it comes to getting things started, when it comes to motion, when it comes to putting things into gear and headed forward. So right now it's important for you to lean into more of that spiritual side of you, Cancer, when it comes to using that spirituality to put things into gear for you, to get things going. I just said creativity, and it's not even creativity, it's gravity, groundness. Yeah. It's time to get like a bit more grounded into like these passions that are coming in for you. But I feel as though it's really hard for you right now at the moment with emotion, with getting things going, which is why fluidity is coming in for you here, because Spirit is really asking you to adapt more of those qualities of being able to go with the flow. So let's pull out the tarot here and see what comes up for you. Spirit, please, for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Queen of Pentacles wanted to come out here. Spirit, please, for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising, for career and money. What do we have for them, Spirit, please? For the month of June, Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Okay, yeah, it's time to be more in that like it's time for like some grounding, more of being in that meditated energy. We have Hangman, which is Pisces energy, which is again that mutable energy of go with the flow. For some reason, I feel like people give the Hangman a bad rap, and to me, it's not always really the case. The Hangman is someone that is really waiting. I'm gonna flip him over. See, he has this like halo around him. So this is someone that's really looking for grounding, that is looking for that stability, that is waiting for that enlightenment. Even if when I flip him over, doesn't this just looks like kind of like a ground, right? Like we're grounded here with like some trees possibly. It even looks like he even might be leaning on a tree trunk, right? But when you flip him over, he looks like he's literally hanging. But when you put him this way, it's just like you wouldn't know, right? So you're just really being called to adapt some of those very mutable energy qualities of being able to adapt to change, be able to surrender to change. Because once you surrender to that, this motion in air, being able to like kick things into gear will be a lot easier for you to do. And another reason why too is that I'm getting like we have like what's popping out for me is this Taurus here. Taurus is also someone that is very like not also someone that's very very stubborn, right? It's the bull. The bull has their feet grounded, right? They're very grounded. They're very much like you're not gonna get them to get going until they want to get going, right? So right now you're just really being asked to adapt some more of that fluidity, more of that Pisces energy of being able to really go with the flow and just swim, right? We'll just set him here. And then we have the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords speaks of being really in a meditative state, being able to rest. Oh my god, I'm literally, there's like a big bouquet of like these beautiful colorful balloons that are like flying across the sky right now. Somebody lost their balloons at a party or something. So if you're seeing balloons, this is a sign for you, boo. So again, the Four Swords, it speaks of being in that meditative state, that meditative energy of God, I think it's Deepak Chopra that says this, where what is it really to be enlightened, right? And it's like being able to be in that like constant state of zen where nothing bothers you, nothing is a challenge, things, you just go with the flow. So right now when it comes to like your work environment, your work career, just being asked to just follow your intuition. Like again, even like this is even giving me like some type of like high priestess energy with the water and the connectivity with her and the water. So you're really being called when it comes to your career to just go with the flow, see what spirit is kind of like handing you right now, right? Just go with the flow and see what really comes up for you, because once you really get things going, that's when things can kind of really like fall into place. But if we're in a place of just being too grounded, too stagnant, too just set in your ways like a Taurus, like that Taurus archetype of not wanting to change, it can be a little bit rough for you. So let's see here what else. And then we even have Judgment at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, it's time to take a step back and look into things. What needs to get into motion, right? What do we need to get going on? Spirit, please, for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising, what else can you tell us? Cancer, don't forget to check out your love reading for the month of June. That will also be up, so make sure to check that out. Thank you. Okay, so we have the Eight of Swords. Oh, Cancer, you do this. So you don't do this to yourself, Cancer. Don't torture yourself. This is that mental dialogue, that mental internal dialogue of like, I can't do this. I can't, trying to talk yourself out of something that you know you can do. Look at her. Her feet's not tied up. She can easily escape from this. But don't keep yourself trapped in that mental anguish. Thank you. Okay, see, once we step out of this, once we surrender to it, once you surrender to the to this energy, to this being able to go with the flow mentality, things really open up for you. Let me do a little shuffle here. I added this little velvet cloth here because I felt like it was making too much noise, but now it makes it harder for me to shuffle because they don't just go with the flow. But I think I like it better because it makes less noise for you guys. Thank you. Yeah, see, right now, even though you might have a lot on your plate where you have a lot to juggle at work and career, you're still successful at it. What I feel, Cancer, for you is really what can hold you back at times is that mental dialogue that you have, that internal dialogue that just kind of never really stops. You know, it's okay to ask for help if you need help. This is good. We have the Three of Wands. Let's get you one more. Spirit, please, can we get one more? Ooh, nice. The Queen of Pentacles. We're coming out on top. This is great because we're having that. Let me show you guys. Queen of Pentacles here. Yeah, it's really about once you get more grounded in a routine, a system that gets things going for you forward, it really pays off for you in the long run. Because once we get out of this mental anguish that you experience sometime and that you probably have the habit of kind of retreating into your little shell and kind of beating yourself up for possibly maybe not being able to get everything that you want to get done. But once we release this energy with the Six of Wands, it's really about being victorious over your own thought process, being able to really overcome and prove to yourself more importantly that you can do things, that you can get things done, that you can refocus and regroup and really chase after your dreams when it comes to your career and your money. With the Two of Pentacles here, this is really good because it gives you a really nice balance of being able to have that work, that career, and that money coming in as well. There's a nice flow of give and take. And then with the Three of Wands, some of you could be looking to a promotion currently, or looking to a new career or a new way of having those resources, having that monetary value come on in. Also here with the Queen of Pentacles, this is a really good indicator of that, speaks of that, because if we're looking out into like what else we can get done, what else we can do, how else can we increase our monetary, our money, with the Queen of Pentacles is someone that is abundant in all aspects of life. She's at peace, she's aligned, she knows who she is, she's confident. But not just that, but she has all of the resources. Look how much resource she is surrounded by. There's water, there's greenery, there's animals, there's pentacles. There's a lot that she is surrounded by abundance. So being able to kind of overcome these mental obstacles, like this internal dialogue of maybe a little bit of like self-sabotage, or beating yourself up. Once you overcome this and you let go of this and you're like, you know what, I'm just gonna stop worrying about it, I'm gonna stop tripping about it, I'm gonna stop worrying about it, what is done, what it is. So once you overcome, once you decide to release yourself from this, you really start to experience amazing growth, especially with the Six of Wands coming out right after the Eight of Swords is really a great indicator of moving forward in the right direction. And then we have the Two of Pentacles, again, just be a nice flow of give and take. We're in a great place when it comes to our career of being compensated fairly. And because of this, we've now stepped up and we're looking to see where else we can go. What else can we do? What else can we accomplish? Because we're already in a good flow of give and take when it comes to, you know, your monetary value. When it comes to money, money is energy, right? There's an exchange of energy there. So once you have that more aligned, you really become fully abundant to your most potential. So I'm going to put her here in the center. Let me take these guys out and see what else comes up for you. Spirit, please, what else can we get for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of June when it comes to their money and their career? And again, I feel some of you might be getting a promotion soon or a raise soon. Let's see what else comes up. Spirit, please. Thank you. Prudence, okay. Don't let the balance of your credit cards get too high. Put something aside for a rainy day. Stay within budget and start living within your means. I feel like this is really good because you don't want to take this abundance that's coming your way. You don't want to get too confident of, oh my God, well, I got all the resources now, so let me just, you know, just go shopping and just do whatever the fuck I want to do, right? This is a really great here to just keep yourself reminded that you still should focus on the bigger picture, right? Don't do too much retail therapy. Kind of reel it in if you've been kind of doing that. If you've been kind of overspending, doing the most at the mall, it's time to just reel it in. So let's see what else. Yeah, it's, see, again, this I feel like again has to do with your the way you associate with money. I feel like a lot of you might have the habit of buying yourself happy. Yeah, with these two here, I'm saying, I feel like some of you might even have that habit of buying, like that retail therapy energy. But right now you're just really being asked to maybe possibly look into investing into, maybe, that doesn't always have to mean like investing actual money into like stocks or crypto or what. I'm not good at investing, so I cannot give you any personal advice on that. But Spirit right now is really asking you to see where it is that you can invest, and it doesn't always have to be money. It can be possibly going back to school or taking a certain course that can help elevate your education or help elevate what is already on your resume. Because you do have those resources right now, so it's good to use those resources for investing into yourself, investing into you, as opposed to just buying a bunch of crap. I'm just keeping it real with you, Cancer. Don't get mad at me. Spirit, please, for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What else do we have? Stop being secretive, Cancer. Spirit, please, can we get one more? Thank you. I think I saw one flip over. Yeah. Trust. Yeah, see? Trust the process. Trust the journey. Trust what universe is working in your in your favor right now. Just trust the process. This is right now. Even here, this even reminds me of like a little like money altar. So if you have a money altar or a career altar, it's best to kind of like start that, right? And even here it says, the universe is asking you to trust your needs will be met. Just trust the process. There's no need to have to like buy and hoarding because you feel like you're gonna experience a lack, right? Right now you're just really being asked to trust the universe. Look out into the universe and trust the universe that all of your resources, all of your needs will be met. This is good, Cancer. I apologize if you hear a lot of noise in the background. It's Sunday, so we have like gardeners and all kinds of things going on in the background. Spirit, please, for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising, for career and money. What else do we have? Oh, okay. Thank you, Spirit. So we have, wow, okay. So we have Pink Moon. New and exciting opportunities, focus on the new. Okay, focus on the new, focus on new. We're going to go ahead and clarify this, see what new opportunities are coming in for you. So here's that earth element again of stability, of being grounded. And then we have that water element to trust your feelings. Again, we have that trust coming in. Trust your intuition. Trust that universe has the best interest for you. And again, that earth element here to trust, to be grounded, to really trust stability, trust. The big key thing for your career this month and for your financial situation is to trust the process. We are going to use the tarot to clarify what new opportunities could be coming your way. Spirit, please, for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising, what new opportunities are coming their way? What career path is coming their way? Can you clarify the Pink Moon, please, Spirit? Temperance. Again, like that divine energy coming in. Right now, it seems like Spirit doesn't really want to share what is working in your favor. So I'm going to respect what Spirit is asking me to do. Right now, you're not really meant to know, because right now you're just really being asked to trust. There's a lot of trust here that needs to be worked on. There's a lot of trust and a lot of realigning your core values and realigning yourself to really trust the universe. So I'm sorry, guys, I'm not going to push a message. If Spirit is telling me that I'm not meant to know, I'm not meant to know, and you're not meant to know. So it's really about, the key thing for this reading so far has been about trust and being able to ground yourself and to be able to get things going. And the only way to really look to the future is to really come from a place of stability and being grounded. When you're in a chaotic energy or in a chaotic environment, it's hard to look to the future because things are, going awry. There's things that are a mess, and you might have a lot going on in the background. There might be a lot of stuff going on in the background where you need to just ground yourself and just really come back down to earth and come back to you. Some of you might need to spend some time out in nature. Cancer, I don't really think you're much of a nature person. That I don't mean that in an offensive way. Some of you could be, because that's where you find that comfort and that home. So if you've had the desire to be out by water, out by nature, and you haven't had the time to do it, now is the time to carve out that time to be able to get back to you, to get that earth element of being grounded. But right now, Spirit is just really asking you to trust your intuition and trust the process and trust the journey. And again, this is the key thing again here. Another one is to invest into your future, and invest, whether that be actually into like money, investing money, or investing into resources to up your resume or up your career, or up your knowledge, sorry, excuse me. So let me just keep this here and just see what else comes up for you guys. Spirit, is there anything else that we can share with Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising? one flipped over. Where did it go? Here it is. Unstable. Yeah, see, there's things going on. Again, see, I'm getting that like unstable. So it could be your thoughts, or it could be that thought process again, that this thought process, this way of thinking of things just being really shaky and not being, the feeling of not being able to overcome them. I feel as though this is really like that internal mental dialogue. So right now, in order to get things really going, to get that movement, to get things going, is to just really invest into yourself right now, Cancer. Right now, that is the big message from Spirit, to invest in yourself and to trust. Invest into like your resources, invest into your knowledge, and actually invest money. For you, it'll all be different. But once you get that going, that's when this vitality will come in. That's when that vitality will come in and get that motion, get that thing, get that going, get that movement. See all these horses, they're ready to go. It's like they're just ready. There's like this yearning inside that wants things to get done, that wants a change. But right now, you're just really being asked to trust the universe and to trust the change, and to really possibly do some shadow work within you. You know, this could also be an indicator of having to do some shadow work. Okay, Cancer, I hope this was helpful. I love you, and don't forget to check out your love reading for the month of June, and make sure to like this video and subscribe. Don't be rude, just do it. All right, love you. Bye.